Hello friends, today I am in Renard in the beach with my friend from Australia. So what do you want to tell something about your experience about this beach in Croatia? How is it different as compared to Australia?
I think it's very busy and there's a lot more of an atmosphere because there's obviously like a beach club, there's like a restaurant, but the water's very beautiful. Obviously, no sandy beaches here.
Yeah, I've
So
heard
it's
like in
just
Australia the
pebbles.
beaches are all sandy.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, no pebbles. So it's just a bit different, but it's very nice.
And how long are you here?
Wait. Yeah.
And how do you think like the people, how do you find the culture here as compared to Australia? How do you think it is different? Or is it similar?
I think it's quite small, honestly. It's been really friendly. Um, especially if you don't speak the language, so that can be very difficult. But no, everyone speaks, like, wants to kind of engage with you, speaks English, so that's very helpful. Yeah, so I haven't had any issues. Everyone is very open-minded, being like-minded, so that's very nice.
And you are a solo traveler. You came from Australia
I've
like
got a
alone.
friend. Yeah.
And do you have any plans to visit any other city like Split or Dubrovnik?
I
There are
have
also
been to
nearby.
Split and Croatia before, so they're also very nice. I think Cesar is a bit smaller and maybe less touristy, like in a
Yeah.
different way. I think less Australians than Cesar.
I have a question like why did you choose Croatia, not Italy or Spain or somewhere like this? Or maybe Bulgaria? Why only Australians come here to Croatia?
Honestly, I think that it is sometimes overall a little bit cheaper for us.
Yeah, but you are a rich country like Australia is
Yeah,
earn a lot of money
it
as
is
well.
definitely, but it costs a lot of money to come.
Yeah, the
Flights and
flights are
everything, especially if you want to travel for a few weeks at a time. So I think you can't afford to necessarily spend a lot of money in one place. So I think Croatia is really great because it has everything that, as you said, maybe Italy or Spain have, but it is just
prices are
overall,
lower.
yeah, and it's quite young as well. There's a lot of young travelers. So
And can you tell me something about your favorite cuisines or some food? Like how is it different from your country? Like, the European food is not very fatty or
yeah. Well, I'm vegetarian, so I
oh,
think that's a bit difficult in Croatia because they love like grilled meats and fish. So, but you adapt obviously, and like there is some options which is good. Maybe less options in other countries, but it's still like very easy to get around. I think people will make options and stuff. So, yeah.
I have like the last question. I don't want to take much of your time. So how overall you rate your experience in Croatia? What are your like ratings out of 10? What do you
I feel
think?
like it's a definite A. I think, yeah, I think it's
And what are the things which you don't like? Like some things which you want to improve here, maybe something which you think needs to maybe be better as compared to Australia.
oh no, I think it's perfect. Yeah, honestly, like the weather's great. I have heard from some like locals that like July and August is getting a lot hotter
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
than years before, so that can be kind of difficult. I think for people traveling to Croatia, it's something to keep in mind that it does get very hot during the day. Sometimes it's hard to be outside, but obviously most places you go beaches, there's shade, so if you want. But yeah,
And you have a nice location there.
yeah,
This
this
bush.
beach is, yeah, exactly. This beach is
I'm
serving
over
me
there
well.
near the, there on that chair.
Oh yeah.
That big tree.
Yeah, it needs to find some shade, that's for sure.
So I would like to thank you for this interview. You were very kind and it
Much.
was nice
Of
meeting
course,
you.
it was lovely
And I
meeting
hope you
you.
enjoy your stay here in
Oh,
Croatia.
well, you too.
Dear friends, bye.